Folks, we're back again. Today, Tarmac works. Ferraris. Yeah, let's do it. I've had these forever. In fact, these two right here were like some of the first ones that came out, and there's two of like the first ones I bought, because at the time when I started collecting these Ferraris, there was actually, I think there was only like 8. Yeah, I think there was only 8. Like, we had this one, the special edition one. That was, I think this was actually the first one I got. And then there was some other ones. There was this one, and then there's one up here that is the other version of this. Yeah. And then I remember that one, and then the Monster Energy one came out. But anyways, yeah, there was only like 8. These were some of the first ones I got, and I've never opened them. So yeah, we're gonna do that today. So I'll quit rambling. We'll just get into it. But yeah, on a separate note, since we are looking at Ferraris and talking about Tarmac Works today, they just announced at this point a couple days ago that Tarmac Works announced that they got the rights to distribute this, what is it called? Centaria? It's an Italian diecast company, but they're going to be doing a Ferrari 164 collection, but they're like magazine ones. So like they come with a magazine, and apparently they're going to be distributed in Asia with English and Chinese versions of the magazine. I don't really know how it's going to work. Screw it. We'll just talk about this for a minute before we get into the review. If you don't care about this, either skip ahead or click off. It's fine. But yeah, so they're doing that. I took a look at some of the pictures. I think they revealed like 9 or 10. I don't like them. I think they look really cheap. I do not think they look good. In fact, I was looking at, oh shit, which one was it? I think it was the F12, something like that. The tires are massive. They look like drag tires. I don't know, that just all the models to me, they look really plasticky. They look really cheaply made. They do have brake details. So I'm going to leave this one up to you guys. That's not a good idea. Never mind. I'm not going to leave it up to you guys, because you guys are just going to tell me to buy them. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how easy they are to get here in the US. We'll see how expensive they are. I don't think the first ones are releasing until like October, so we have a couple months. But yeah, I might get 1 or 2, maybe try them out, see how they are. And if I really like them, if they actually are better in person, maybe we'll get them all. Who knows? But anyways, just a little bit of Ferrari news. But I'm also not really worried about those, because we have these wonderful race versions from Tarmac Works, and then we also have BBR doing like road cars and stuff. So I'm not really worried about those. We'll see what happens. But let me know in the comments. Do you want me to do it? Do you not want me to? Do you care? Just let me know. But yeah, let's get into this one as well. And yeah. All right, so we'll start with this one. This is the Ferrari 458 Italia GT3 from 2013, which is, man, that was 11 years ago. From the Pirelli World Challenge of 2015. So very nice. I really like the red, black, and yellow color scheme. Momo's also obviously a really cool brand in itself. They produce a lot of like racing parts. Like, one of the most common Momo things I see is like steering wheels, like aftermarket steering wheels. Here's a little business card that tells you which number the model is. Once again, every time we do this, I mention it, but I wish it would tell you what the production number is. So like 2190 out of 10,000. Wish they would do that. But anyways, here we go. Very nice acrylic case and whatnot. And I absolutely love this one. So as we all know, Tarmac Works isn't the best when it comes to quality control, especially with their Hobby 64 stuff, because they do tend to use a lot of decals. But from my experience, their Ferraris are actually pretty good. And that's why I collect them, because, I mean, they're one of the only brands that is doing this in 164 that's actually licensed. There's probably some other brands too, but yeah, these are really nice, and I love this livery on that one. We're not going to take these off the base because they are kind of fragile, but yeah, they look really nice. So nice red base, and then you have some black and yellow up here. Tells you what the car is. The front end of this thing is super mean. The headlights on this one are crystal clear, and you can see a bunch of like little bold details back in here, and you can also see like the daytime running lights and stuff. It looks really clean. You have the Ferrari badge right in the center of the hood right there, which is nice. You also have like some silver hood pins. You got the Momo, and then you've got like the yellow striping and whatnot on the top of the hood. You've got the number 30 right there, and Cisneros. Not sure what that means. Maybe that's like the sponsor of the event or something. But you got Pirelli up here on the windshield banner, pretty cool, silver. And then you also have MomoUSA.com, and then you've got a whole bunch of like years down here on the front lip. So it goes from 2003 all the way to 2015. So that's kind of cool. You have a Ferrari badge in here. It's actually a chrome badge. Kind of hard to see. You do actually have a Hoonigan logo on this one. That's interesting. And then you do have your tow hook right here with a little arrow pointing to it. A canard on either side. Looks pretty good. And then you've got Pirelli, Momo, and some other sponsorships right there. A little bit of venting right here next to the headlights as well. And yeah, the front end looks really good, really mean looking car. You also have a little bit of yellow pinstriping down here below these years. Big old front black lip on there. And then on this side, tires and the wheels and the brakes all look really good. You can actually see the brake details in here. They're actually slotted brakes. You got the silver center lug. You got the Pirelli P0 logos printed onto the tires. This one's a little bit messed up on the Pirelli, but I don't really mind that because it kind of makes the tires look like they've actually been used. Actually, it looks the same on all of these. So maybe that's actually how that logo is supposed to be. Maybe I'm just being dumb. But yeah, tire printing looks really nice. That makes all the difference with 1/64 scale, in my opinion, is tire printing. You know, say what you will about having or not having brake details. I think the tire printing is super important. So, and obviously with Tarmac Works Hobby 64 line, we usually get that kind of stuff. So that is good. You have Cisneros right here as well. And maybe that's the name of the driver or something. I don't know. But big Momo on the side, the number 30 box, GTE, that is the class. A whole bunch of sponsorship logos right there. Ferrari badge, you got venting above the wheels. The mirrors are pretty cool, very nice shape. They've got a red stripe on them, and then they also have a reflective sticker, which just adds some nice detail. Yellow pinstriping going down the side of the car, and then you also have some more years right here, 1974 through 77. Once again, I don't know what those, what all these years signify. Maybe that's just a homage to like how long Ferrari's been racing in this series or something. Not exactly sure, but you do have Pirelli and Hoonigan right there as well. Some more dates right there. On the back, you've got some more stuff right there, air gas. And on the top right here, you got some nice black and yellow striping going on, as well as Jalopnik. I don't know. Big number 30 in yellow on the rear windshield with the Italian flag. You got some really nice venting on either side. And then down in the engine bay, you've got some really nice detail as well. So you can see the engine covers right there actually have white Ferrari lettering printed onto them, and some really nice color. You've got some gray, you've got some blue, all kinds of nice stuff. So that is pretty good. You've got some decals down here, iDrive or something. The rear wing is really cool. I like the wing support. It's not just like straight up and down. It actually has some movement in there. And then you have the big yellow Momo logo on the top of that as well. Back side of the car right here, you've got the taillights, which are really nice acrylic. You got two exhaust tips down here in silver, the number 30. You got GTE badging, some nice mesh venting down here. Another tow hook with a little arrow pointing to it. More of this yellow striping. You've actually got Ferrari right here on the top back of the car. More dates and stuff right here going across the back. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Rear diffuser down here as well. So yeah, really nice car. I love this livery. I don't know. I just think it's really cool. But super sick car. So there is that one. Go ahead and set that back here. Now let's take a look at this one. This one's a pretty legendary car. So this one won the 24 Hours of Le Mans in 2019 for the LMGTE Pro class. I think this was this around the time that Ferrari and Ford were battling it out with the Ford GTs and whatnot? I don't remember, but super legendary car. And this one actually looks really good too. This one translates really well into diecast, I think. Here's a little business car. This is number 2864. Let's go ahead and pop the top and take a look. I just messed up everything back there. So you got this really nice metallic red paint that looks awesome. And there's, let me pull it down. So there's another very similar version. So this was the number 51 car. This was the number 71. This was also the 2020 Le Mans. This was 2019. This one just has a regular gloss red paint. I don't think it looks as good. We have reviewed this one before, by the way. But I think this metallic red looks so much better. But you've got the big Shell and UPS sponsorships on the side. Then, of course, the number 51 box with 24 hours of Le Mans in total. S&P Racing. You've got the names of the driver up here on the roof. Of course, you have that nice, that slotted windshield and whatnot, or side window. Looks good. Looks like there's some venting right here. Hublot, a bunch of sponsorship logos down here on this black part. The wheels look really nice. They are kind of like a gunmetal gray color. You've got the silver lug in the center with Michelin printing on the tires. Absolutely amazing. And the mirrors are good. Again, they have the reflective sticker. This one's a little bit wonky. Well, maybe not too bad. Looks a little bit crooked though. But on the front end of the car, this one's really nice. This one has that weird front lip that kind of like curls up, which is interesting to me, but it is nice. They actually did do like some carbon printing on the top of this front lip, which is nice. You got the Ferrari badge right there, which is a separate piece. It's a little bit crooked, but I think it's okay. You got Hublot right there, UPS again. The headlights on this one look awesome. Very clear acrylic, which I will give it to Tarmac Works. They do a good job with their headlights and whatnot. But you can see like bulb details and stuff down in there. And all kinds of stuff going on this hood. You've got like these little vents right here, these slots right here, all kinds of really cool stuff, like the hood pins with the yellow arrows pointing to them. Big Ferrari on the windshield banner, and then they also put these little like peel strips right here because they peel the plastic off the windshield when they pit. There's actually a little logo on the dash as well. I don't know what that says, but yeah, it's pretty cool. You can actually see there's a little bit of color on the interior. There's a yellow and red harness on the seat, which is also nice. But yeah, really like the blue and green and orange and white coloring on this one. The front mesh looks pretty good as well. We got like some fog lights down here as well. At least I think that's what it is. You got the Shell V-Power badging. So yeah, it looks really nice. Ferrari badge right there. On the side, all kinds of stuff going on, but it should be pretty much the same as the other side. I don't really see any differences. You do have these two antennas on the top, very fragile, so if you get these, be careful. On the roof right there, you got 1949 and 2019, so I would imagine this is like the 70th anniversary of Ferrari. And I don't know, well, something about Ferrari. I don't speak Italian, so I don't know exactly what that says, but that is kind of cool. I probably should have read up about that, but oh well. Oh well, somebody will get mad at me. It's fine. Engine bay looks good. You've got these crossbars and whatnot, a whole bunch of like silver detailing and stuff. Those look like intercoolers down there. See, the engine looks nice. Yeah, that's actually really detailed. I'd be interested to see what the whole thing looks like taken apart. I just don't want to break the models because these are fragile. But you do have some venting on either side with some sponsorship logos right there. And then that striping kind of continues after the back window and kind of comes back down here. A bunch of different colors and whatnot. Taillights look good on this one. They are the same circular acrylic headlights as the other casting. There's your Ferrari badge right there. That actually does look to be like a separate piece again. You got like this red auxiliary brake light right here. This is the LMGTE Pro class, so that's the Pro box. And then you've got two exhaust tips here. It looks like they're like dual exhaust. And then you also have another tow hook right there. And the rear diffuser on this one is huge. So yeah, nothing on the rear wing. It's just plain black, but it looks good. So yeah, very nice car, very legendary car. I mean, any car that wins a Le Mans is going to be pretty legendary. But yeah, a couple of really nice cars, a couple different castings. Again, this is the Ferrari 488 GTE from the 2019 Le Mans. And then this is the 458 Italia GT3. So a couple different castings. They are both beautiful, really well done by Tarmac Works. And I didn't really see any big quality control issues on either of these, which is always a huge bonus with Tarmac Works, because sometimes they are not good. But anyways, I appreciate you guys watching, and I will catch you in the next video.